Hey, how's it going, guys? This is a much requested video that I honestly didn't plan on doing, but then I thought about it and I was like, no, I definitely should do that. This is like a music tour video slash me showing you guys how I made my EP, which is currently playing in the background. Yeah, all the instruments I use, how I recorded it. Yeah, I'm just kind of giving a tour of everything I own musically. So if you guys had no idea I make music, I do. You can look it up by searching The Farewell Friend on any streaming service. I have a brand new EP out called About Time, and it's on everything. iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, everything. I like doing this, apparently. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this tour. I'm gonna pick you up first. So first, I have my first acoustic guitar that I never ever use because it's old as heck. And there's a big crack right here. Yeah, you guys can see that. Yeah, I never used this thing, but it was my first acoustic guitar I ever owned. It is an Art and Lutherie guitar, and it actually lasted a really long time. I don't think I've ever changed the strings once, so it's really hard to play currently. Second, this is actually the newest purchase that I have purchased. Did that make sense? This is a PRS Custom 24 SE. I actually didn't use this at all on my EP because I think the EP was already out by the time I bought this thing. I'm actually like not that good at electric guitars. I kind of bought this because in the next stuff I record, I want to have like ambient, ethereal sounding stuff. So I'm gonna buy some pedals and use this thing, and it's gonna be freaking fun. I actually made a video of me buying that thing, and I like did a little jam session in that video. I'll link it right here. There's a card somewhere, right there. And for that electric guitar, I bought an amp. Okay, because you need an amp for things like that. This is a Fender Blues Junior 4, I think that's what it's called. I still have the tag, so yep, that's what it's called. This thing is awesome. I honestly don't use it that much because once again, I don't really play electric that much, but it is really fun to goof around on, and Fender makes incredible amps. It sounds really bluesy. I like reverb. There's a lot of reverb. Yeah, that amp, it's good. That amp, I don't know what it is because it's my friend's and he left it here, and I don't know what it is. So that it's Vox. This is my piano, as you guys can see. It's a Yamaha DGX 660. I'm not the best I'm not the best musician, period, but this is so much fun to play. I actually played a lot. And everything piano-wise that you guys heard on the EP was recorded with this. And my producer, I'm gonna talk about him later, actually changed the tone of the piano in a couple songs, which was so awesome. I just told him how I wanted it to sound, and he made it sound that way. But the built-in tones with this are amazing. I like it. Okay, onwards to my favorite instrument, my acoustic guitar, my actual acoustic guitar. This is a Taylor something, I don't know what it is. It's a Taylor 414 CER. And it is amazing. I love this thing. I got this like 3 years ago, and it is such a pretty sounding acoustic guitar. I play it all the time. Look at it, it's so pretty. And just yesterday, I got like the coolest device ever that I'm gonna show you guys. So this thing is called a Tonewood amp, and it is incredible. I saw this in a video online, and it blew my mind, so I ordered it, and it blew my mind in person even more. So I'm gonna show you guys what this is. So it's not like an amplifier with like, you know, a speaker. Dude, this lawnmower can fly off. Basically what this does is it attaches to the back of your guitar and you plug it in, and it has built-in effects in this thing that literally come out of the sound hole of the guitar. So it doesn't come out of a speaker or anything. So like there's effects like a bunch of reverb, there's chorus. I actually haven't even gone through all the effects. Like I said, I just got this yesterday. But yeah, it comes with another magnetic piece that goes on the inside of the guitar, and then this literally attaches magnetically right here. You just carefully set it on and it's stuck in there. And it doesn't hurt the guitar at all, it doesn't leave any residue. You just plug it in, and this is what it sounds like without the amp on. And this is what it sounds like with it on. This thing, I don't know how this works. It basically uses the vibrations of the body of the guitar and uses the effects plugged into it to come out of the sound hole. I have no idea how it works. They're geniuses. Albert Einstein invented it. I don't know. So that's everything instrument-wise that I have in this room. I actually just put this room together like yesterday. And by putting this room together, I mean I just moved everything from upstairs to downstairs. But I have some other stuff to show you how I recorded vocals and actually how I recorded all my instruments for the EP. So let's go upstairs, shall we? Okay, so I'm in my office now. If you guys have watched my Twitch streams, this is where I Twitch stream. But I also recorded guitar in here. And I recorded it using this microphone. This is a Shure PGA 27 microphone and it's awesome. It's really not that expensive, which is why I like it, and for what you pay for it, it's just really, really high quality. And it is plugged into an audio interface. This is a Focusrite Scarlett, I think it's the 2i2 something. It's a very, very popular audio interface. 2 places to plug in your microphones. You can plug 1/4-inch cables into it. Yeah, it's awesome. Really easy to use. It's small, compact. It's great. Oh, and the program I used to record all this stuff into was just GarageBand on this tiny little MacBook. And this thing is about to explode. I've had this for like 6 years, I think. It is awful. It like barely runs. So I either need to get a new MacBook with GarageBand because that's all I know how to use, or I actually have FL Studio on my computer and I just haven't taken the time to learn how to use it. I think that's what I need to do. Plus, it's way easier to use this computer than this. And I actually did not produce the EP myself. It was produced by Protostar. A lot of you guys might know him. He is an EDM artist. He's on Monster Cat a lot. In fact, I was featured in his song that was released like 3 days ago. It's called Feel Your Heart. It's on Monster Cat. I've never been featured in a song, so it was really, really cool and exciting to be in. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll have a card right here. There's a link below. It's on all streaming platforms. But yeah, Protostar produced my EP. He actually saw me post a video on Twitter. I think I was covering I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire, and he really likes my voice, so he actually hit me up. And that's when we started working on his song together. And I mentioned that I wanted to make an EP, and he was like, well, hey, I'll produce it for you. So that's really how it happened. So yeah, mixing, mastering, he did it all. Literally all I did for recording is I recorded into GarageBand, just raw vocals. I did every single instrument minus bass and drums. Although drums in most of the songs were my legs. I literally went like this. I did a lot of that in the EP, and any percussion other than like the big timpani drums was using my freaking thighs. So it's amazing what the human body can make sound good. But yeah, we just communicated back and forth. I told him exactly how I wanted it to sound, and we just went back and forth until it sounded exactly how I wanted it to sound. Like for example, in the first song, Fade Away, I wanted it to sound like a 50s recording, and so he added crackles, he added like a kind of bendiness to the guitar, and it's awesome. Like Protostar killed it. So big shout out to him. You can follow him on everything at Protostar. Listen to his music, it's amazing. Oh yeah, I have to show you guys where I recorded vocals. This is funny. So this is where I recorded vocals. It's our closet. And all I did is I took a blanket and threw it on the ground. I covered it up a little bit better than that. And then I set a stool in here. Here's me, by the way. Hello. I set a stool in here and my laptop was right here. I like hooked up the microphone to the shelf and I recorded vocals in here because this is like the least echoey room in my entire house. So yeah, that's pretty much exactly how I made the EP. Oh yeah, there's one more instrument. Actually, 2 more instruments. I used this thing. This is the loudest tambourine of all time. I use this for bones. And also for bones, I use this weird device. This is a melodica. I bought this at a mall. It comes with this weird freaking long bendy straw, and you just put it in here and you blow through it and you make music. It looks so stupid when you're playing it. That's my big complaint. That's what I did. I didn't play Yankee Doodle, but yeah, I used this in Bones. If you guys listen to it, you'll hear it. So I think I covered everything musically, like how I make stuff. I definitely want to use more stuff in the future. Like I said, I don't have a bass, I don't have drums, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this is like totally different from what I normally do on this channel, but this has been so requested, like especially in like Instagram DMs. Everyone ever is like, can you please tell me what you use for making music? So here you go. Once again, you can check out my EP on any streaming service, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, you name it, Google Play, everything. Once again, just type in The Farewell Friend. The EP is called About Time. Months and months of work went into it. So yeah, give it a listen if you want. I am writing stuff for an album. I have no idea when it will be out. I wanted to say this year, but I have no idea. It's really hard to predict that kind of stuff. Also, I have a music channel. It's youtube.com/SamTaborMusic. I have 2 music videos there. Both of those songs are on the EP and they both took a ton of work. So check those out. And let me know if you want to see more music stuff on this channel because it's a big part of my life, honestly, and I never film it. So yeah, if you guys would like that, let me know. And that is all I have to say. I'm gonna make the worst note ever. That was awful.